He's our go-to guy, and as if you have nothing else to worry about, you now need to worry about the Internet
of Things.
Of Things, which sounds like
so general.
Sounds like a Netflix series that you should binge watch on a weekend. Have you seen the Internet of Things?
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh my goodness, it was such a twist at the end. I had no idea. It's the Internet of Things. Check it out. It's really good. Season 2 starts next week. The Internet of Things. So we'll check in with him there. And then what do we do? What, is he not here? Why is he not here? Don't forget today's old Newsboys days. Lou Brock, Jackie Brock. We talked to Billy Bush yesterday. They're all out and about. So when you're driving around and you come across a busy intersection and you see people standing in the street, they're handing out
make sure you have a little cash on hand.
They're handing out Suburban Journals, so you can buy a Suburban Journal for $1 or any type of donation.
We have Brad.
And then all the money goes to all great charities. So there you go. Brad Garrett, ABC News, crime and terrorism analyst. Good morning, Brad Garrett.
Good morning, McGraw.
What is the Internet of Things, and why should we be worried about it?
Well, think about this. Wearable, trackers. In other words, the things you wear on your wrist. The thermostat at your home or office, if it's remotely controlled. The security system in your house, office, business, if it's remotely controlled. All of the Internet of Things. In other words, we've created, in effect, McGraw, a pretty interconnected world, many of us, around. And we've tried to make it easy, convenient, etc. And there is a real issue with the security of some of these quote-unquote things, the way they were manufactured, the lack of security that was placed on them, or your ability to make them more secure. So think about this, and you and I may have talked about this. When Dyn got shut down a few weeks ago that affected Netflix, Spotify, they had hacked in to all sorts of security systems, you name it, and they've redirected the signal from those that went to Dyn. That's what shut Dyn down because it got overloaded with messages. So the whole idea that somebody could use your systems either to mess with you or mess with somebody else is really high at this point. And so we're, again, trying to play catch-up with security in reference to the things that we use around us via the Internet.
So what you're saying is the manufacturers and all the experts made it easy for me to see who's ringing my doorbell on my phone when I'm halfway across town. The bad guys are able to use that connection to what? Hack into my phone and get all my critical information?
They could. All of the above is possible depending on the sophistication of the hacker. What happened is that we started producing these devices, and they're made obviously all over the world. I'm sure the Chinese make a lot of them. And when they were originally produced, they became hardwired. They would come to you hardwired with the password already in them, but you can't change it. It made the bad guys, it made it easy for them to find and figure out the passwords. So Congress is looking at passing regulations that would at least require some baseline standards by these companies before they sell the items to you or I. So I see that coming down the road, but you got to protect yourself the best you can. And I think, McGraw, your audience needs to think about how many things around them do they absolutely need to remotely control. And I would reduce some of those if it's not necessary.
And then nothing else to worry about. All right, Brad Garrett, ABC News crime and terrorism analyst. Thanks for giving us the heads up. Always good to have you on the show. Talk to you soon.
Take care, McGraw.
You got it. 624 here, Big 550 KTRS.
I don't do anything remotely. My alarm, all of that stuff, I just do it.
Yeah.
Old school keyboard.
I turn my TV on and I just turn the channel. Ching, ching, ching. I'm trying to think. I was just getting ready to buy a programmable or a Wi-Fi internet thermostat. My lights I turn on the old-fashioned way.
You don't do the clapper?
My blinds I do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Or I don't have any blinds, or window treatments, as you ladies like to call them.
Yes.
I don't know. So go figure. You got nothing else to worry about. 625.